Howdy folks, we give Mike a lot of crap around the shop here for not driving any of his project cars, but it turns out I'm guilty of the same thing. Our Project Integra here is an awesome vehicle on the track. We've done a lot of mods that have made it handle amazing. However, it's not the most comfortable or fun car to drive on the street every day. We're going to address some of those things. First of all, the mounts that we put in it, they're actually the lowest durometer passport mounts that they make for this car, but they're still pretty vibrating when the car is, just at idle.
I think you're getting soft in your old age.
I'm getting soft. It's true. It's definitely true. Once you get up a certain RPMs, or when you're driving around, it's not so bad, but it's definitely noticeable.
The vibration's fine.
There's a clunk in the differential. We WPC all these OS Geek and limited slips, but we didn't do it for this car for some reason. So anytime we're turning corners, it's rattle clunk. It sounds like it's got a blown axle. So we're gonna try and add some redline friction modifier to that to see if it fixes it. But if that doesn't work, I think we're gonna have to pull the diff out and get it WPC'd. And we can tune it more to...
Pretty sure the friction modifier is gonna take care of that.
Fingers crossed, because it's pretty annoying. We also have this terrible clunk. If I jam on the brakes, it makes this clunk. And we've tried everything to try and locate where this clunk's coming from, and we can't find it. Maybe that's differential related too, and we can solve that. So when I come out to find a car to drive, this is not the car I gravitate towards, which means this thing sits a long time. And as a result, I finally killed the battery because I forgot to plug it into the trickle charger last time I drove it. And now it's so far gone and dead that battery chargers won't bring it back. So today, the first thing we're gonna do is fix the battery. Mike, what are we doing to this thing?
Well, we're going to get rid of that old sulfated battery that you got in there, and we're going to put in an Optima yellow top deep cycle battery.
And why are those so cool?
Since you always forget to hook cars up to the trickle charger and you let them get pretty discharged, a deep cycle can take that better than the regular battery can.
Sweet. You want to go nerd out on it?
Yeah, let's go put this sucker in.
Another cool thing about the Optima battery is it's what you call an AGM battery. What that means is that there's a glass mat in between the plates that contains the electrolyte. That way you don't have electrolyte splashing around, and it also acts like a cushion between the plates, so you can't get into a situation where vibration makes the plate touch and short out, where you lose a cell. To get the most possible surface area inside the battery, the plates aren't like a traditional layup of flat plates like your regular battery. So the glass mat and the lead plate is rolled up like a jelly roll and placed with the electrolyte in these cylindrical cells. And this battery has 6 of them. What that does is it gives you extra strength. Like the roll is a lot stronger than having the flat plate. The other cool thing about the AGM battery is that it can be installed in any position, and you don't have to worry about electrolyte or anything leaking out. I mean, you could put it on its side like this, or like this, or the standard position. So the mounting flexibility is great if you have a custom car or a race car.
They also gave us this charger that goes well with these batteries. Mike, do you want to tell us a little more about this guy?
Well, what's different about the Optima charger is that it doesn't just charge it at 12 volts. What this charger does is it first senses the battery, and it can tell its charge state and what kind of charging it actually needs. It can just straight up charge, or it can go into a desulfating mode where it kind of pulses high voltage through the battery to kind of knock the sulfate off the plates. And it also can monitor the rate of charge. If the battery's not too discharged, it could just go in a trickle mode to kind of gently charge it. And if the plates are sulfated, they'll actually hit it with pulses of higher voltage to knock the sulfation off the plates and restore the battery. The charger is also pretty great. You can hook it up. It'll charge the battery up. When the battery is fully charged, you can leave it connected to the battery for storage. and it'll just do like a little maintenance charge to keep the battery from discharging. Now, something I didn't know is I always knew it was bad to keep a battery in the discharge condition. That's a sure thing to sulfate up the plates. What I didn't know is sulfation can happen to a fully charged battery too. Like if nothing's going on and it's not being cycled at all and it's sitting fully charged, the plates can sulfate up. But what the Optima charger does is when it's in maintenance mode, where it's just acting like a tender charger, every 30 days it'll automatically go into a diagnostic mode and then go into a conditioning mode where it goes into an anti-sulfation cycle to cycle pulses of higher voltage to knock the sulfate off the plate. And that's a really cool feature of this that your typical trickle chargers don't have. So you can automatically have this thing hooked up and just leave it for a long time and your battery will still be awesome. The other thing is that you could switch it to different modes between a deep cycle and a regular cycle battery. And it could also do standard flooded batteries too. You can use it on your regular battery or you can use it in one of these modes that's optimized for an Optima.
Just not lithium batteries.
Just not lithium, yeah. Chargers analyzed the battery and it has 75% of full charge. So we're gonna let it charge for a while, get it fully juiced up before Jeff puts it away forever again. Okay, we're all charged up, Jeff. Let's see how she starts. Wow. That was a really fast crank for just sitting all that time.
Yeah. It's Honda for you.
Wow, okay.
All right, well, I guess we'll turn it off and store it for another couple months.
Yep.
No, it's my New Year's resolution to get this stuff fixed, so I think probably next we'll tackle maybe we'll just do one of the mounts. The rear mount is what I heard is the one that translates the most vibration, so maybe I'll buy a stock mount and replace that with that and then see how it goes.
I say leave it.
Well, that's it. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to learn more about Project Integra and all the modifications I'm complaining about, read more on MotoIQ.com. We also have a few videos here on YouTube about this thing on the track, so you can see how good it does there. Thanks for watching.